What's going on?
happening today, gentlemen?
Nice intro.
How about that, huh? We can rock and roll a little bit with the best of them, baby. Got to put a game on over here. How you guys doing today?
Good. Survive. Yesterday sucked, but
oh yeah, yesterday sucked. That's why I need a little rock and roll to make a little something happen. Man, that was a tough day yesterday.
I survived. On the show yesterday, I gave out 4 college picks, went 1-3. The 3 losses were VCU by a point, SMU by a point, and NC State by half a point. So my 3 losses are combined 2.5. That's when you just feel like you got the baseball bat shoved up your butt, snapped off, where you really can't pull it back out.
So the moral of the story tonight is by 1.5 for your basketball.
Oh
picks.
no, don't do that. Don't knee jerk it. Don't knee jerk that.
I just got home. An hour to drive. Normally 20 minutes or better. I couldn't see a damn thing, but I'm a little unprepared. But I got a couple plays.
I was planning on showing your little video today too, but it took me long enough to figure out how to do that one. Open the show with. Got a couple other videos. We're going to start learning how to do this and entertain the heck out of everybody every day. Not just with winners and losers. That happens. So, but we got a GOAT out there. He's the GOAT, Mike Lowry. Mike, you definitely got some good stuff. You got some good content. We'd love to have you on anytime you are ready to join us. You definitely got some I listened to you a couple times, Mike. Your football, I didn't realize you were a Steelers fan, but at the time I was watching, I was like, holy shit, this guy knows his stuff. You're definitely a good fan, but I've been watching a couple things, and you got some great stuff. You got the Canadians tonight, easy money. Totally agree with you there. And got Toronto as well. I'll be tying them in as well. But, the Canadians up to minus 330, right, Eddie? Whoo! Canadians are big favorite today.
Yeah, Ottawa's terrible, man. Ottawa's struggling. Both of their goalies are averaging 4.68 or more goals allowed per game. I mean, that's horrible. And you figure Matt Murray, he won a cup with the Penguins. He thought he would solidify the goaltender, but man, both of them goalies and that team is just terrible. And it's a sad that they got mixed in with that Canadian division because, they were competitive in their standard division before this year.
So, well, hey, Mike, thanks for joining us here. Feel free to chat along, and if you want to join in, you are more than welcome to anytime. I don't know if we're going to give you the GOAT yet, but I do know that you got some good stuff, and we'll be happy to hear what you got to offer anytime. We really don't want to start the day off with hockey. We start our day usually in the NBA. Usually we start our day bragging about how good we did. We don't get to do that too much today. Anybody got anything to brag about? We went 4-2, right?
I got 2-0. I gave you the Clippers. They won by 20 something, and then I'm gonna admit that Suns over was really freaking lucky. They needed about.
Yeah, and I went 3-1.
They scored about 200 points the second half, not literally, but to get it over by 1.5. But hey, a win's a win. So then my best bet in my group, the 76ers, they were up by 28, and they freaking pushed for me. But overall, it was good on the show yesterday. I won 4-2 overall. In my group, we went 2-0-1 or something like that. So it was a good day yesterday. Yeah.
All right, well, good for you. Unfortunately, I kind of have.
I can't get a word in, but if I'm allowed to speak.
Go ahead.
Eddie, your turn.
Go ahead, Eddie.
Yeah, so I went 9-4 on my 13 video picks yesterday, 3-1 in the NBA. Gave out the Wizards, the Bucks, the Hawks over, and we lost the Bulls slightly. And then we'll get to the hockey and NCAA basketball recap too. But yeah, 9-4 and NBA was good for me and the chum there.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, I didn't have a chance to get your plays yesterday because I was broken up and I had the internet connection. That's where it all came back. Because and then Tony said he lost. I lost yesterday. I had a bad day myself, so I kind of jumped on that bandwagon. So I didn't mean to hang you guys there. Congratulations, man, for a good day.
Hey, the show went really good without you on, to be honest.
No, Tony,
I don't know. Tony seems to need me right now, right, Tony?
I'm just here for the scenery and the free picks, man.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, we got Chumly, our new eye candy, right? So,
I'm kind of
Most
getting the old
definitely.
eye candy already. A couple of months old here.
all right.
Not eye candy.
So listen, we didn't get the parlay on air yesterday, but our parlay is still alive from yesterday. Did we talk about where we're at? We're plus $124. So we were at we lost $6 on our first day on the lottery ticket round robin underdog parlays. We win $130.05 on the second day of tickets. So we are plus 120 or 134. We're plus $128.05, I believe, right now. And we have an open ticket here tonight, guys. Leftover from last night, we had the T-Wolves plus 270, loser. We had the Pelicans plus $1.40. They cashed. Nuggets tonight plus $1.95. That's the one we sit on the wings with. We had TCU winner plus $1.75. St. John's plus 400. Nice winner. NC State doesn't get there. Tulsa doesn't get there. So we got 4 winners and 2 losers on our 7-team round robin underdog parlay, which at 20 cents away, I'm not sure what we're going to get here, but it looks to be definitely going to be another positive scenario. Just don't know how much it is, but we need tonight the Nuggets on the money line to beat the Lakers. Is anybody feeling any love there?
Yeah, they playing pretty well over there.
I took the Lakers, but yeah, who knows? It's the NBA.
Yeah, you got a little hedge going. So, but we're going to keep track of this, guys. So $128, I believe, is our number. I put it in our text, didn't I?
Yeah, it was
somewhere.
Right
We're ahead, man. That's why I caught the drip. After the OKC won, I figured we were pretty good ahead because that made 5 of 7 on that other ticket that had Georgia on it. I know when you start pairing plus 300s, the higher the numbers, man, those multipliers get high pretty damn quick on a parlay.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't play the favorites in the round robin, just the underdogs. I did play the favorite parlay 2 nights ago. I didn't really have one last night. I think there's something out there tonight, and we're going to do a little digging right now. So,
well, speaking of the Moneyline dogs, yesterday was a great day for upsets in college.
You ain't shitting,
if you took St. John's plus the 400, Western Michigan plus 700, Georgetown plus 700, VMI.
I almost said Georgetown. I said, nah, it ain't going to do it.
East Carolina. That was probably the biggest
South
one
Carolina,
of this day.
East Carolina.
East Carolina was like damn near 20-point underdogs.
Those 6 right there.
Yeah, and imagine it. We had a ghost in the machine yesterday fucking with this.
I'm trying to explain something. Those 6 right there, South Carolina, East Carolina, VMI, Georgetown, St. John's, and Western Michigan. $100 6-teamer would have won you $1,367,000.
Wow. That would have been nice. So we're going to do that one of these days, guys. We're going to hit one of these. So follow along, play along, and follow the bouncing ball. So in the bouncing ball, we'll start over with the red rifle. And why don't you spit out some NBA for us tonight, Mr. Red Rifle? Short schedule.
Yeah. I'm going to give out everything. I'm going to give out everything I got tonight except for the one NCAA college basketball game I have listed as a maximum best bet play, the highest rating I put on any play. Got that going tonight in college basketball. For the NBA, I mentioned I like the Lakers scenario. This is an action play, -5. Same with Philadelphia now. They're back home. I got a push in their game with Charlotte last night. I'm going to bounce back on them, -8.5 tonight. And my best bet in the NBA, I noticed the line is moving as we're talking. It's like the lights are flashing on the line. I got Dallas -2.5 earlier.
4.
Yeah, it's 4.5. I just seen it click to 4.5 in some spots. It's moving as I'm talking. So that is my play because they snapped their streak of futility. I'm looking for them to get things going, and you get the Golden State Warriors, who've done basically zip on the road the past couple of weeks, except especially against better teams, they're losing. This looks like a spot where Dallas is going to get healthy to me. I got a 2.5, so I don't like 4 or 4.5 as much as 2.5, but I would still like that. I think it's a good spot for Dallas to get healthy tonight. So that's my NBA best bet. If you're going to bet one game tonight in the NBA, get on those Mavericks is my best advice for the NBA tonight.
All right. So what do you say, Mavericks? Maybe in a money line parlay. First play in a money line parlay. I'm just going to mark that down. Maybe we'll do that. Dallas, money line. All right. So now, what do you got, Chumly? NBA.
All right, I got a really good play, strong play in my group. If you guys want that for $25, send me a message on Facebook to Chumly Bryden. But I'll give you a win here on the show too. I didn't have a lot of time to cap today. I was busy and I just got home late because of this storm. But one game that I got written down here is the Lakers game those guys were talking about. I like this game to go over the total. I think 217 is a real favorable number. 7 of the last 8, 8 of the last 9 between these two teams have went over. And I really believe this one's going to be 225 plus in this game. So it's going to be my only NBA play on the show today. Take the Lakers game over the total tonight.
All right, Chumly and I are on an alignment with that Laker game over. Eddie J, you got something to say?
Yeah, I got something to say.
Hey, say it, AJ.
I'm not on it. I'm going to lay off because it just smells like a rotten fish. But, the Mavericks, they've dominated Golden State last 4 head-to-head. They've won by an average of 26 points per game. And at home, they've beat them by 30-something last 2 or 3 there. So they've just dominated the Warriors coming off that losing streak. They shouldn't have no problem getting a win tonight. But like I said, smells like a rotten fish for me. I'm going to pass on it. Just got one play I like in the NBA. There was a couple I was looking at, but I'm going with the Atlanta Hawks plus 8.5 tonight. Utah, everyone's fond of them and been betting them to the cows come home. Atlanta's lost 3 straight at home. I don't see them losing a 4th at home. They're getting a nice 8.5 number. John Collins had a double-double last night, 32 points, 16 rebounds. Trae Young, he's going to, keep him in it with his 3-point shooting, same as Danilo Ganario. So, I just see 8.5 is a little bit too much here at home, and I think it's pure inflation based off that ATS streak that Utah was on. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Hawks win this game straight up tonight, but I'm going to take the 8.5, and I think it's a comfortable win for the Hawks. That's going to be my POD in the NBA.
All right, Eddie J with the POD in the NBA for today would be the ATL. And the question is do we throw the ATL on the ML? Because we would be getting some coinage. How's that?
Yeah, I think
there's my rap.
I think,
Yikes.
I think it's worth it, my opinion, but
Think what?
I think it's worth it.
Man, when we're doing those underdog parlays,
we're going to go against the hottest team in the NBA.
And you got a pretty solid Atlanta team. It's up and coming, and they've dropped 3 in a row at home. So that's pretty good odds there that, most teams don't lose 4 games in a row at home. So there's a solid chance they're going to win that game just on that aspect. And Utah,
right.
like we know, they've went on that long winning streak. So, they'll come back to earth just a tiny bit. And, so they probably do win straight up tonight, but I'll take the 8.5. And if you want to try it out in the ML, we can go for it.
Basically, when we do these underdog parlays, any pick that we have that's an underdog, it's got to go on there. Any kind of play that we have, that's just pretty much the way that should work. That should be automatic. If you like a pick and it's an underdog, it should go on that parlay, that lottery ticket we're doing.
Yeah, so when I pick dogs in college or NBA, I try to make sure I believe that team has a chance to win.
Yeah, exactly. A puncher's chance anyway. I'll take a team getting 10 points. But I think they got a puncher's chance, but I'm not always going to be bold enough to say like that Miami, oh, yeah, they're going to win as 11 point. I'm not going to say that, but sure. If you line them up and they got a boxer's chance, it doesn't hurt. And since we're ahead and we're playing with lose money here, why not throw them on there, man?
Oh, I was collecting. Don't worry. We lose. We lose. I'm coming for that $6. Trust me. So, but we are, so yeah, this is the goal. We're going to see what $6 each of us turns into. $24 right now. It's turned into $128.05. We'll get to where we go after that in a minute. But I guess all right. So closing out the NBA, we got Dallas. We're going to probably throw them on the money line here as well. We got the Lakers over with Chum and I, and then we have Atlanta and a little Atlanta money line love from Eddie J going against the Jazz. I don't like going against the hot guys, but you're asking them to do something they haven't done in a while, and that's be cold. So, but it has to happen at some point. All right, college basketball, and who's got something? Who's got the best play today?
I got one, but I can't tell it on the air. So somebody else give the hammer shot.
Like I said, I got one that I think is going to win here, but I actually had the other guy that works for me. We have pretty much the same system where we work on. He gave out most of my plays today, but if you like first halfers, I'm pretty sure this is going to hit. I got Iowa, Ohio State over 73.5 the first half. I mean, Iowa usually comes out and scores in the 40s. First half, we got Ohio State who can run with them. I honestly think this is going to be close to 85, 90 points right off the bat. This is going to be a great over for the game, but I love this first half over. I'm really good at overs, and that's my play of the day for the show. But you don't have to include it in anything, but I love it. So,
all right. Well, no, that'll be the over with Iowa in the first half. All right.
73.5, yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
I bet the Iowa over first half's a lot, and even those high 158, 160 that slightly don't get there, the first half seemed to go over 8 out of 10.
They do it, and this is a good spot for it. It really is. Ohio State,
especially at home.
Ohio State can play, and they're going to get up and down, and it'll get over that pretty easily.
Yeah, especially at home.
Yeah.
So speaking of Iowa, I got 3 college plays tonight. One of them is Iowa. I'm laying the 6 points. It is now. It was 5.5 earlier. I'm going to lay the 6. Ohio State's playing pretty good. I don't lay favorites that often, but when I do, it's on a team that, I feel that can win by double digits, and I think Iowa's the team here. And Ohio State, playing pretty well. I just don't think, they're going to be able to run with them. Garza's going to be a handful. If Iowa's shooting hot 3-point shooting, I don't know if Ohio State's going to keep up with them. So I'm seeing this game, 85 for Iowa, maybe like 72 for Ohio State, somewhere in that range, 85, 75. But I think they cover the 5.5. Even if it's a slight lead at the end, I think a few fouls pushes them up to 6 number.
All right.
Can I add one thing real quick?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I also love Iowa first half -3 too. They come out and it seemed like a gift to me. I mean, I hope it's not a sucker bet. It might have went up, but I bet the over in Iowa in a 2-team parlay. Iowa -3 and over 73.5 in the first half. I really like both of them, but
yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I love it.
And Iowa as well didn't cover against Michigan State last game and lost their previous game at Illinois. So
yeah, they're in a great spot.
Yeah, great spot here. My other 2, I'm going with Arizona. It starts about 45 minutes. It's an early game for the Pac-12. Utah just hasn't looked great at home. They've actually looked pretty impressive in the first half. So not advising you to do a flip-flop, but Utah, they had 3 double-digit leads, one against Oregon, one against Cal, and I don't forget the third one, but they blew all 3 double-digit leads. The one game they did win previous was at Colorado, and they were down 17 points with 5 minutes left. It was a miraculous comeback, but that just tells me the team that, was down 17 and blew those 3 double-digit leads at home is the Utah that I'm looking for here. And Arizona's been pretty consistent. I know they're not tournament-bound this year with the sanctions, but they've been pretty consistent. They tripped up against UCLA. I think they have a couple losses, but even those games were competitive. And I'm going to take Arizona on the money line -125. It's a short money line. I think they get the win at Utah. And my third one is Utah State and Fresno, late game tonight. I'm going over 130.5. Fresno take away their previous 2 home games against New Mexico, which New Mexico couldn't score 60 to save their life. I'll exclude those two when I'm looking at their last, 6 or 7 home matchups. They played San Jose State twice. They played Nevada. Those games are averaging about 145, 146 at Fresno's place, and Utah State can score pretty well. They're a top 2 team in the Mountain West. So I don't see no problem we get 130 here in that game. So I'm going to go those 3, Iowa minus the 6, Arizona on the money line, and Utah State over 130.5 is my college card.
All right. Well, you put Arizona minus 6 or Iowa minus 6? That last one. So, but I can see Iowa on the money line here. Throw them in with
the Mavericks.
The Mavericks on the money line. What else we seeing? Anything?
I got a couple games in college I like. One of them is going to be Colorado State against Wyoming. I'm going to take Wyoming plus the 8 points here. Noted that Wyoming has lost 2 straight, but it was at San Diego State. And this happened quite a bit in this conference, and I was able to take advantage of Wyoming when they came back home off a couple brutal beatings. They were able to take out Nevada in that first game, left that second game alone, but I cashed and they were an underdog that night. Basically the same scenario I'm going for here. We're getting a nice handful of points. 8 points at home against, Colorado State's okay, but damn, 8 points in a conference road game. I'll take it. Thank you. And then the second game is just Gonzaga. Name your score. I got it at 23.5. 24 now. Same. It's going to creep up even more. I'm thinking closer to 30. Expect them to come out early. If you're one of these, and I don't do the first halves at all, but this is one of those games. I'm thinking most of this damage they're going to do is going to be early. So it's going to be Gonzaga's up 20 at halftime, that kind of deal. And hopefully they're still in the position where they can just steamroll them second half. Great spot for Gonzaga. Gonzaga's really just eye candy from here on out. They have no competition out here, on the West Coast. It's kind of disgusting, especially in the comp. Look at the teams they play, man. Really, I mean, I get it. They win them all, and they're a great team. But as a coach, I would be concerned that I'm not prepping my team to win the tournament because if you don't win. If you don't win titles, none of this shit means anything.
Tony, you got a good point, but they dog sledded Iowa, Kansas, any.
I mean, I give it to them. I mean, sure that this year they've done great. I get it, but you got to play the road games in, year out. I made those Iowa games. Was that a road game? I don't think so. It was like non-conference kind of. They just during the course of the year where most teams are getting honed, losing road games tough with last-second situations over and over again. Gonzaga doesn't have that. And that's kind of what happened when UNLV in 91 was trying to repeat undefeated. They were steamrolling every team they played by 25 points all the way through the entire season. But when they got down into the NCAA tournament, they had just beaten Duke by 30 points for the title the year before. Guess what happened? Duke hung in, got down to the end, and Vegas choked. Basically they choked. And that's kind of what I'm concerned with because they haven't won a title. Gonzaga's won nothing, man. And they lost to my Tar Heels.
Something 20 years in the making, this program's built. And, yes, I think they probably should bump up in conference. That conference is, they shouldn't be playing in that conference.
It doesn't help them. It doesn't help them anymore.
Like they did make the championship against Carolina. Last year, who's to say they wouldn't have won it? They were great last year. And this year, like I said, take away their conference schedule, they dominated. They waxed everybody they played, even good Iowa, Kansas, good teams. And I can't say I see a better team in the country than Gonzaga. I mean, Baylor.
On paper, sure. I would take Baylor all day, every day against a team like Gonzaga, especially in a key spot in like a national semifinal. Especially, I know Gonzaga's going to be favored by 3 or 4 points. I would take Baylor all day long.
Game was postponed. We could have seen that this year. And
like I say, these games don't matter to me as much when I'm looking at legacy kind of deal. Like I say, there was a time where Gonzaga's conference helped them because that's how they were getting in the tournament. If it wasn't for playing in the
what has Baylor won?
Dick. I mean, so that's what I'm saying, Dick.
I mean, you can't.
But we're talking about who's gonna be there at the end that they might play. And as far as we know, they might lose second round to an 8 seed. It's happened before. There's been number 1 seeds in the entire tournament lose second round to an 8 seed. It's happened many times in my life. I don't put anything past it. But I'm saying for Gonzaga, their conference now hurts them. There was a time they needed to play in that conference to rack up wins to get in the tournament.
All right.
I like Wyoming, and then the other game, Gonzaga.
Okay, all right.
Tony had that on reserve. He was like, "All right, as soon as I get done this, I'm
well, shit, even on board now. It's just the same argument over and over. All right, so we got to get to the next game. Wait, what do we got here? You had Gonzaga. I got a -14 in the first half.
I like that.
That's good.
-14 in the first half. Then I got Iowa. What did I bet? I got them in the first half at -$1.75 on the money line.
Beautiful.
Hey, and Chum, another team like the Iowa first half totals is Gonzaga. They're usually set at about 72, 73. And whether they go over for the game,
I don't think I'll be able to. I think they'll correlate that shit on me.
Yeah, they'll correlate.
They do, though, but yeah. I
don't think they'll let me. They may let me parlay the game, but I don't think they'll let me parlay the first half with the side and the total.
That might be, but
probably not.
No.
I tell you, bet that Iowa first half, guys. I love it.
Well,
both ways. Bet them and the over. Do it parlay that way. Also, I'm going to give you my other couple plays that I wrote down real quick. These are just action plays.
-3 first half. Iowa.
Yeah. I got Belmont -13.5. They own Eastern Illinois. Eastern Illinois sucks. Belmont's great. They should win by around 20. Also, I'm doing my little fade Washington. I had Oregon State in my biggest bet last month. They covered for me. I got them at the small number of 5.5 against Washington tonight. A small play, but once again, they should win by 10.
All right, so Belmont, first half, I have -700.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, that's not going to do a lot for you, so don't even risk that one. But
yeah. Well, let's see what do I got for the game. -1,000 for the game.
What about Arizona? You don't like that, Lou? My Arizona?
You're Arizona. -2. Money line favorite.
I like money line.
You want it on? You like a money line?
Not the first half though. Like I tell you, Utah State at homes tend to have some leads at first.
I'm looking at first half. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't do the first half.
I don't like first half.
What about that?
Yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
I usually get better than half the number on the totals. Utah State, I love the over 130.5. You probably get 62 on that for the first half.
Utah State, I got at 6 for the total. See, they really screw you on this app. They make you keep going back and forth. You don't get to look at the number. I mean, I'm trying to look at the live number. First half total. Is that what you wanted, or the first half?
The total. I'm on the total.
First half total, 61.
Yeah, that's beautiful. On
What's
a 130,
beautiful?
I mean, it's a 130, and I like it. 61 is way more or less than half. I mean, that gives you 5 whole minutes of them not scoring at all. And as long as you get 4 points a minute, the other 15, you get the 60. So,
all right. So I got a 3-team ticket here right now with Iowa money line first half, Gonzaga -14 first half, Utah Fresno over 61 first half. That's it.
Hey,
that's all I got right now.
Did any of you guys look over this Washington State Oregon matchup at all? Did you have any thoughts on that? Does 11 seem like too much or no?
well, Oregon's getting Duarte and a couple of their players that were out back. And,
Is that what happened? Okay. Never mind that.
But Washington State's been competitive, not as good lately as they were earlier in the season. But I think over could be the play on that. I think 136 a little low.
I didn't see them players back. That makes more sense now. I thought it was about 3 points too high, but never mind. It's about right on.
I can't say I didn't want to touch that game, to be honest.
No, I don't either. No, I'm glad Eddie had some insight on that. Thank you.
All right, guys. So let's do some hockey, and then we'll do some round robin parlaying. And by the way, we talked about it a little bit earlier today. We'll let the viewers know we are going to do a prop show on Saturday after we do the college basketball show. We'll do our Saturday morning show, and then we'll do a Super Bowl prop show. We'll just talk about the props for a little while. So stick your nose in there, gentlemen, and I will do the same. And I'll have my wife's special prop for us all. She don't miss.
I'm going to try a hockey play tonight, by the way, so you don't have to skip me tonight. I'm going to try my first hockey play. I looked over these when I went home. Get to me.
Right. Let's hear it.
I'll see what you guys think. I'm going with the Blues over 5.5 is my first hockey bet.
I have honestly, I didn't get that far today. I got all the way to the Calgary-Winnipeg game.
Okay.
I did not get the last two games to look at.
Well, I got you, Chumly. I'll give you advice on it.
I lose? Am I going to lose?
No. You got some good trends going your way. They're actually Coyotes are 7-3 to the over, and the Blues are averaging 5 goals a game.
Can I make I'm going to throw my one.
Oh, shit. This looks like a great over. They're both, yeah.
I'm going to throw.
Hey, if I win that, I need some love.
And Chum, you get plus money on that, too. It's plus.
Oh, except for 11-3-2 to the under in St. Louis, the last 16. But other than that, I mean, right now, take away that history, it looks like an over. I agree.
All right.
Yeah, the Blues are hot right now. They're scoring about 5 a game their last 5
That's
games.
what I saw.
And the Coyotes, besides 2, they started off with like 4 or 5 overs. Then they had a little 3-game under streak where they didn't score. But recently, after that, they're back on overs. So, and they played each other a couple nights ago and it went over.
Yeah, and actually the Blues kind of had their way with them. They're 21-8 against them. So the Blues, I could see some action with the Blues coming here as well.
I
so
got the Blues to win this game too, but
you like the Blues?
I think they'll win the game. Yeah.
All right, I'm all over Toronto. How are you not going with against the damn Canucks again? So, but I'm going with my fading. I'm fading. The Canucks have made the fade train. Thank you, Eddie J, for waking me up to that one. And then,
Ottawa.
I like Columbus tonight.
I like them a little bit.
What do y'all like? Because it looks like every one of these 2 games, they're at least winning one of them against everybody, and they lost to the Stars the first game of this 2-game match.
I think Columbus is underachieving, though. Or Dallas is overachieving. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be my hockey. There's my show pick. Columbus as a slight underdog at home.
No, I think if you want a good money line play, it's going to be Florida minus $1.15. So over Nashville.
Nashville been that bad? No.
I think the parlays, the money line parlay will be Montreal into Toronto, and I would have to assume that you got to throw the Blues into that one as well.
You want me to give
Carolina?
Can I get my card out?
Yeah.
We can't see you, but we can hear you, Eddie.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Keep talking. I'll be back. Somebody call. Can you see me?
No, but we can hear you.
I'll be right back because somebody called me and threw my whole thing off, man. I'll be right back. Damn it.
All right, so Carolina, you know what? As I quickly look at Carolina, I can easily see that is a play here today as well. So in the NHL, I'm smelling 4 teams, but it's really a parlay because they're all big favorites.
Florida's only 115, though, right?
I'm sorry, yeah. Florida be a straight bet than a 3-team. No, 4-team parlay, right?
Right.
You got Toronto, Montreal, and Carolina, and St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
Those 4 teams.
All right.
So those I will be tying those 4 up in a money line parlay here today. Tony K, I should write a book about underachieving. Hey, look at that.
I got a game for him, man. Tell him to get up to message me. I'll give him a play if he needs one.
Who's that?
Nice. I don't know. He says he needs a monster winner.
Oh.
You want me to give him a winner?
He does. Go give it to him.
Well, all right. I'm going to do my daily. This is going to be my most interesting play. I saved it till the end. It's my money dog my underdog that I think has the best chance of winning outright. Big Ten's my specialty. You take Minnesota plus the 5, but they're going to be my money line dog of the day. Minnesota Golden Gophers plus 190 tonight.
Minnesota Golden Gophers. You got that, Dougie?
Doug.
Minnesota Golden Gophers. We'll bring you on live someday, Doug. But no, we want the cameras to survive. Hey. So, all right. So, the Gophers from Chumly. There you go. We'll roll with that one. And
I'm just going to give out, man, just emphasize the Dallas Mavericks tonight. Maybe if you want to pair it with something, go Moneyline. But this is my best play. And at the site, I've got my maximum best bet play for tonight. I've only had like 4 in the last 3 months. All 4 won. I know I had 3 in pretty close proximity to each other, but it's been a while since I've kicked out one of these, and it is going tonight. A maximum best bet play in college basketball. The last 4 have cashed. I want to say cash with relative ease. A couple one was Alabama. Yeah, we see you down there. What's going on, Philly, man?
You're going to throw Tony off, man.
I can't hear nobody. Though.
Just get on Dallas Mavericks as the most interesting play, and I've got a real heavy hitter play at the website to pick up on thegreatwhitecapper.com. You can see it behind me here.
All right, man. I'm out, dude.
Hold on, guys. We got a parlay. Hold on, guys. What are you in a hurry for? Hold on.
That's it.
We're going to see you, Eddie.
Maybe somebody was calling him again. I don't know.
Yeah, Eddie's not in this parlay today. All right, so let's go with our money line. All right, so let's do our money line round robin parlay. So today, let's look in the NBA. We are going with the Hawks plus $4.
Okay.
Blazers, Sixers, nothing. Rockets, Grizzlies, nothing. How about Rockets after the big loss last night?
They're going to bounce back?
I don't know.
Zigzag. Come on, guys. Plus $1.40. Yeah. I'm rolling with it.
Oh, God. So you're sticking that one on there. That's all right. That's your NBA. That's Eddie's got one. He had the Hawks, right? Yeah. Hawks.
Yeah, the Nuggets we're going to leave alone because we already got them.
Okay, so that's 2.
And on the overnight, anything on the overnight we got 2?
I don't like doing that. Just keep it tonight so we can catch.
All right. So you get your answers.
Yeah, I'm a whiner.
Yeah. All right, so now college basketball, this is where it can get big and heavy.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Right. Let me look for some nice underdogs. Pedestrian over plus 360 over Gardner-Webb.
Presbyterian?
That's what it is.
No, hell no.
They're really fucking bad.
They're like
Gardner-Webb.
Basketball. Dude. No, not on them. Hold on, I'm looking. Give me a second, Lou. I'm working.
Portland plus 1,200 over BYU.
I got one that's going to sound crazy, but Tennessee Martin, number 758.
Okay, how about Cal, home dog?
God,
hold on.
They're so bad.
This isn't about your.
They're all Wyoming. Put Wyoming.
Bad.
Well, they got to win, though, man. I mean, I got to think they got a chance to win. Wyoming's won. I like them, so put Wyoming on there.
Wyoming. Do I have a line on them?
They're plus
300.
Yeah, they're number 760 in the rotation.
Yeah, I don't have that rotation thing here, so
it's down. It's 9 p.m. Eastern start, I guess.
Who are they playing again?
Colorado State at home. Wyoming's at home.
Wait, I'm already on the 5th. Today's the 4th.
I'm sticking. It's only plus 190, but I think the Gophers are going to win. That's good.
Oh, and here's his Minnesota. So you got Minnesota. No, that's good. Plus 190 works.
You guys, Washington, Oregon State, Washington plus $1.90.
If you want to throw that on there, throw it on there. I know.
I mean, Cal, you guys don't want to touch Cal.
I'd rather have that one than the Cal game. He's saying unmute.
Right.
Yeah, Washington could freaking.
Dude's saying unmute him.
What? Tennessee Martin, you said $4 dog.
That's one I like. So what
Wyoming,
we got?
a $3 dog. All right, I'm at 8 teams already, and we haven't even hit the NHL.
How many?
8 of them.
No, get rid of some of that. We need like 7. We need 7's a good number.
This is why I got them. I still got that first half, the Gonzaga.
Yeah, get that shit off of there.
No, I got that off right now. So I got 5 of them. Let's go back.
Atlanta and Houston in the NBA. Tennessee, Martin, Wyoming, Minnesota. Did you get Wyoming on it?
I got Wyoming, Tennessee, Martin, Washington, the Rockets, and the Hawks. 5 teams so far.
Washington.
Let's see. We got any dogs in hockey? I don't think I saw any, puck and a halves in there.
Washington.
That I won't be able to help. That's your specialty there, Mr. Diamonds.
Well, yeah, you know, you got.
Didn't you
got
put the
Maple Leafs
Gophers?
minus $1.50, but they only win one. They win one goal games.
The
But
Gophers in college, is it on there?
the Canadians minus 1.5, minus $1.20.
All right,
We'll
can
roll
you
with
hear
that.
me? The Gophers in college
It's a minus.
basketball.
That's not part of the rules. Can't do it.
The Gophers in college basketball. Are they on there?
The Gophers in college basketball.
Yeah, the one Chumly said he liked, Minnesota. I wrote it down. You didn't put it on there?
I did not yet.
Yeah, put that. That's 6. So then you're going to need one from hockey. I don't care what it is. Just pick one.
I think your team was your pick was the best dog opportunity.
Tennessee, Martin, Wyoming, Washington, put Minnesota on there.
Minnesota's on there. And what about
Okay.
Fresno? 5-1 underdog against Utah State at home.
You don't want a hockey? That should be 6 on there now. We need one more. Do you want a hockey or that?
Eddie's texting me, says unmute me. Eddie, you're not even you're not even in the jump back in the studio, Eddie.
Does he want to
I'm
pick?
backstage waiting for a host. Okay.
Says I'm backstage waiting for the host.
All right. We'll be right there, Eddie, okay? When yesterday's there he is. There he is.
Oh,
Hey.
give him a
Look at him.
pick,
He's got
man.
that game face on.
I can't even speak. I'm the hockey specialist, and you guys all just dish me away and throw me out, spit me out. So fuck it, I won't give no hockey out.
Give
All right.
We need a pick, man. Give him
Oh,
a pick
please bless us.
for the. We need a
I'm just
pick.
saying, like, you know, my head's spinning. I got people calling my phone, throwing me off the feed. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm going to have to do it on the laptop because if somebody calls in, it knocks me right off.
Hold on. Is this the ambulance?
So what did I miss? Did I miss a bunch of winners or what?
Man, we just need a
We
pick
haven't
from
gotten to
you.
hockey yet. Give us your hockey.
We need an underdog pick from you, our puck line that's an underdog, to put on the parlay, the 7-team round robin.
An underdog. Well,
Yes.
I'll give out my totals because I'm more of a total player, but I'll give you one. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah,
get
we
out.
just need one.
What's the line on Washington and New York? I like New York tonight. Are they plus?
I'll look.
It's dollar. It's $1.10 both ways. Plus 220 for the Rangers. Minus 1.5.
Yeah,
Can
do that.
Can you
Do
get
that.
an alternate puck?
Washington's hot, man.
Do it. Just give him a pick, dude. What's
No,
it going to
it's still-
hurt?
it's
It's
still
one
Well,
missing.
you know, I want to win.
Well, then you might win.
Can you get an alternate puck line on New York? That'd probably be plus 240.
I don't think I could throw it in the parlay.
Oh,
Let's see. Reverse puck line. Capitals minus 1.5 plus 240.
Cap, we wanted the Rangers, dude. I don't know why. That was on the regular puck line, right? The Rangers?
Yeah.
Well, just take that. He likes the Rangers. Why are we? What?
I don't
Oh,
like
listen.
the Rangers.
Oh, you don't. You like the Capitals.
I'm trying to give you a pick that's a dog in hockey. I play totals. I don't play teams.
Dog, yeah, that'd be Washington plus minus 1.5 would be your dog there. You want a hockey dog tonight? It would probably be the Blue Jackets.
I like Columbus. That's the one. That's the one play I actually liked on the whole thing.
We don't have a hockey dog tonight, so let's except for the Blue Jackets, and it's only $1.05.
Well, we got to put a 7th team on this thing so I can go. So pick one.
Throw it on there. Who gives a shit? Plus 105 is all right.
Yeah, I mean, if it wins, it wins. What's wrong
Yeah,
with that?
that's exactly it. A winner's a winner. It's better than picking something that's going to lose.
Especially on a
What
parlay.
about college basketball, Eddie? You got a dog there? We already talked about it. Never mind. We already talked about it.
Well, I got a dog. I mean, off of my grid, but go down the slate. I'll tell you which ones. I don't have the list in front of me, but go down a few of them.
We put the Hawks on there.
How about Toronto minus a $1.50 plus $1.35 over Vancouver? They're going to get blown out again?
Well, I think Vancouver's kryptonite's Montreal, but still, Toronto's playing.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think this is the same matchup either. But
who's Ottawa play? You already did against Ottawa.
Well, Ottawa we could go minus a $1.50 minus $1.20.
Yeah. Well, that should be easy money. I mean, they're not going to score against Carey Price and Montreal's scoring 5 or 6 a game. But
all right, so we'll lay $1.20. It'll be our first favorite and there's 8 teams in this round robin.
Oh my God! What's the 7th one? Columbus still?
I put Columbus in there.
Okay, and then what's the 8th one?
All right, so we got the Canadians.
Canadians. Okay.
So those that are still sticking around for this.
Is that puck line? Canadians.
If anything's going to pay off on this show, it's going to be this.
Is this Canadians puck line?
It is the Canadians are -1.5.
Okay, puck line. All right, got
Keith,
it.
you got to give me 10 minutes.
Okay, fine.
All right. All right, then we got the Blue Jackets are +$1.05. We got the Gophers +$1.90. Wyoming +300. Tennessee Martin +400. Washington +$1.90. Rockets +$1.40. And Hawks +400. This is going to be a 10-cent wager, gentlemen.
How many bets is that?
Well, that's why it's going to be a 10-cent wager. We want to keep it within the $20.
How many is it?
Oh, nope, we're not doing it that way. 8 teams.
It's
This
like
sounds-
1,000, right?
Well, it sounds like 240. Oh, 247 bets.
So that's $24.
Place
247.
500. Yeah, but I put $10 and not 10 cents.
Okay,
so,
we'll put 10
yeah,
cents.
yeah.
Hey, Lou.
And then put
How
like
the hell did that
and
happen?
put like Lou, put like another 25 or 50 on a 2-teamer, Mavericks in Iowa that everybody like, or
All right, so
that
it's a
other one
10-cent wager, $24.70 to win $5,000.
Okay.
That is officially in. So that is our next wager. Obviously, we got another one to cash out here tonight. So one in losing day, one winning day, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have back-to-back winning days because we'll have 2 tickets because we got nothing on the overnight here tonight. So there we go. There's your round robin, guys.
Hey.
Yeah.
My hockey followers who been telling me I'm the best hockey handicapper they've ever seen are wondering why I didn't get a chance to go over my picks for tonight.
Well, because you had somebody call you and then you left us, so you couldn't
Just
All right,
say who
yes.
they
Now
are.
it's
Go
your
ahead,
time.
Eddie.
You got the stage, Eddie. We're all listening.
Center screen, Mitch.
All right, hockey. Last night, 3-1. Tampa Bay over. Lou had a good money line pick to close his parlay. We hit the over first period. 3 goals in the first 5 minutes, and then we snuck it over 5.5. 2-0 on that game. The Flyers, first game, first period, 12 seconds in, we score. Looking great for the first period. Never again. And then we need a little help. We finally pull over at the end. Goes to overtime, 4-3. So we go 3-1 on the hockey yesterday. Tonight we got Columbus. We're going to go Columbus and Dallas. It's 5. Played that a couple nights ago. Went over pretty easily. Expect 5. Worst case, a push on that. We're gonna check that game out. The Capitals. We got over 6. We're doing over first period 1.5 as well. And we're going over 6.5 with the Leafs and the Hurricanes. We're not going to do full game, just first period over 1.5 on that game. So a total of 5 hockey plays. You got the Canucks and the Leafs over 6.5. Rangers, Caps over 6, Stars, Blue Jackets over 5, and 2 first periods, Caps over 1.5, and Blackhawks, Hurricanes over 1.5. Thank you, guys. Appreciate
Thank you.
Mic drop.
Yo, wait through it.
All right, so wait, we got that. What you want to play now? That money line parlay there, Tony?
I was thinking,
I'm playing one, but I don't know how much you guys want to bet on it.
well, just
Just you
like
got to bet more money than 10 cents.
well, the $25 or something, match whatever that ticket we just did, something similar for a 2-teamer.
I don't want to burn that money. That's separate money now. This is a separate thing.
Okay.
This is like a telethon, the way I'm looking at this.
All right. Well, I think the Mavs are worthy, right?
For the telethon, we want to tell a ton of people about how good we are. So we have to. The only way to do it is with, we need to get the blood meter thing, the thermometer. We are up to $130.
Just do what I'm saying. Dallas and Iowa money line 2-teamer. All the rest is bullshit. Just do those 2.
and Iowa.
2-team money
Now
line.
watch what I do here to lock. Let me make you a little more money with this.
Oh my
Throw
God.
Arizona.
I mean,
Well,
you
I
could
won't
get
be the fault of this one going down.
you could get the plus 260 if you just want to parlay it, but I'm trying to, insurance. I'm doing the little pussy
All
insurance
right, so
already.
we got Iowa minus 240,
Okay.
and then we got Mavericks
Mine is about the same, probably 200. Should come out to about
minus
even money.
175.
Should be close to even money, if not
Minus
better.
175. Now we're going to go over here into the NHL.
Oh God.
And now we're going to throw in the Toronto Maple Leafs at minus $1.70. And we're going to throw in the Montreal Canadiens.
So we got
Canada.
so now it's a 4-teamer, right? Is what you're saying?
It's now turned into a 4-teamer.
What's
and
the
now we're gonna
hockey?
make a little more
What
money
was it?
because of it?
Montreal and what?
Montreal and Canada, Toronto.
Toronto.
But we're going against Canada too, but Montreal and Toronto.
Okay.
So anybody else want any of that action? No? Tony, you don't want any of it or no?
I mean, I like
I'll
the
give you
first
the
two.
2-teamer.
Yeah, I like the 2 teams. This
All right, but
hockey.
I'm betting my 4-teamer
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
And if you want the 2-teamer, I'll give you the 2-teamer.
Just put 25 on there, and if it loses, I'll replace it in the betting fund. I'm trying to win us a little more money on our fund.
Oops, I wagered more than my account balance. Well, I went to the round
Now
robin.
we're really
Hey,
$0
yeah.
tomorrow.
All I know is
Everyone's
thank
really
God.
gonna love us.
That would have been an expensive.
I'm good for it, guys. I'm trying to give us a free token. Dallas, Iowa, 2-teamer, $25. If it wins, that's 25. That's a free round robin bullshit ticket. I'm just trying to get us a free ticket on what I think are 2 really good plays. And if it loses, I'll put the 25 back in the kitty. Can't be. I mean, that's like a no-brainer. Hurry up.
All right, so hold on. I just bet my 4-teamer, which pays 4.64 plays plus 465.
Okay.
And now your 2-teamer is going to, which I'm going to join you in that as well, because
obviously, if that 4-teamer wins, this 2-teamer is going to win. Obviously.
Well, duh. Let's see what yours is going to pay.
I'm thinking even money is my best guess.
All right, so minus 170. It's probably pretty close to even money, yes. And then Iowa minus 240. And that's going to play
Put a
plus $1.23.
Yeah, put us $25 on that. That sounds like we'll win 30 and we're good. And I'm going to go.
All right. Yes, I'm out of here. I got to run as well. Hey, thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll be back again tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. We'll talk about the NBA Friday night home favorites.
Super Bowl props on Saturday morning. Don't miss that.
Super Bowl props on Saturday morning.
I wrote most of my rap at work today. I'm going to do that show Saturday.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going to quit the job soon, baby.
If we win that 5,000, it'll help.
Well, if 5,000 gets you to quit your job.
I'm out of here, guys. Later.
Hey, good luck tonight, guys.
All right, yeah. Good luck, players. Thank you for joining us. Good luck to you as well. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, boys.